Hi there, y'all. This is your girl Simply Love, and I'm here to do your monthly reading. Yeah, y'all. Try them weeklies. I got a lot going on. I don't know if I can continue to do the weeklies. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do them, air, fire, and water, stuff like that, instead of individual ones for the weeklies, and then just still do the monthlies and mid months. I don't know, y'all. I'm Aquarius. We just always, change up a lot, okay? Change up our program. It's hard, for us because we get bored easily, okay? So we have to change up our program a lot. So I'm just trying a few things here and see how things work out. Let me know how you guys like the weeklies, or you just want the monthlies or mid-month. You can just like leave me a comment, email me, whatever it is you want to do. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Gemini. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with you guys. I'm picking up an energy that somebody may be in prison or jail. Okay, somebody may be, in jail or prison, and I feel like you gonna hear about it from somebody or something like that, or just somebody is being blocked. That could be another scenario. I'm hearing blockage, or can't, get to you or something like that. There's prison. Somebody is like incarcerated. I'm picking that up really, really heavily. Please leave your comments if that resonated with somebody. Um, Picking up the energy of somebody. You going to hear about this person being incarcerated or held back or something, or held, feeling like they can't reach. I feel like they're going to reach out to you, Gemini, and you're going to hear something about it. It's going to be some type of concern about it, okay? Um, for some of you, I feel like I'm hearing something about, I feel like they just want your help, because I feel like they feel like you're in a position to help them, Gemini. That's going to be totally up to you, but that's what I'm hearing. They're looking at you as being privileged, the one to really contact. I feel like there's lots of despair. This person is really in despair because of their situation. I feel like they're really going to put it on. When you hear about it, you may hear about it from, may not hear it from them, but you may hear about it. Some of you will hear from that person directly, or they may contact somebody else and you might hear it, and it just might make you feel like you need to do something or help, or they may want your help, because like I said, I feel like they think, believe that you're in the position to help them. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is see, go through all the signs and see, as far as relationship is concerned, whoever this person is that's incarcerated, or you is that's like held back or can't move or something, or you block them or something. You're going to hear word of them. I feel like they're going to be all upset. They're going to be all upset. I feel like somebody wishes they never left you, Gemini, or something like that. I feel like they're going to come to their senses or something. They're going to wish that they, I feel like you're going to hear about them wishing. That's another thing I'm hearing, that they should have never left you. They're regretting it. There's some regret here. Some regret. You're definitely going to hear about it. Okay, now let's see if you're dealing, Geminis, if you're dealing with your own sign. Let's see what's up with that. Holy Spirit, can you tell me if Gemini dealing with their own sign, what do you see? What could happen if you're dealing with your own sign? Let's see what's going on with that. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Here's the King of Swords, somebody who could be the same sign as you. Well, this is the air sign here. Somebody who's very sharp and on their toes, okay? Somebody who comes with truth and honesty. That's what they kind of seek out, truth and honesty. Somebody who just tells it like it is, okay? They are mature in their ways. They could have a prestigious type job. Say, they could be like a private investigator. They could be a judge, a lawyer, attorney, anything that has to do with truth or some type of balance and uh, helping people. lawyer, picking up heavy, a lawyer, attorney, something like that. Okay, so if you're dealing with fire signs, you got the Princess of Swords. So a lot of you are dealing with your own element here, okay? So I feel like there's somebody here that you may, if you're in a relationship with a fire sign, that they could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them. If you're dealing with a water sign, you need to temper yourself, okay? Temperance is here. You could, they could have Sagittarius in their chart. But there's something about, you know, balancing something out, so especially with some emotions. You need to balance that situation out if you're dealing with water signs. Now, if you're dealing with the earth sign, I'm picking up another message from the fire. If you're dealing with fire signs, I feel like, you know, some of you, it could be somebody who could be a little immature or, again, younger. So earth sign, if you're dealing with the earth sign, we got the emperor here. Okay, and the emperor, you could be dealing with somebody who's large and in charge, somebody who's very independent. Be careful because, you know, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody. If you're dealing with the earth sign, for some of you out, it's not for everybody. They could already be married or in a relationship. So be careful if you're dealing with earth signs, okay, at this time, for some of you. There's going to be a death or a rebirth with the air sign. You know, the death card talks about, you know, ending for a, so you can be so it can be so you can rise from the ashes. If you're dealing with the air sign, if you're dealing with the fire sign, somebody may be younger than you, it's the Five of Swords. You know, it may be some type of defeat. Okay, you may be defeated in that area. Okay, so if you're dealing with a water sign, you got to temper yourself. And also with the Five of Cups, they may reject you, okay? Or, I'm sorry, there may be some type of disappointment is what I'm saying if you're dealing with a water sign. Now, if you're dealing with an earth sign, with the emperor here, that possibly could be a marriage. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups. There could be some type of confusion. This person could drink a lot. Or they can have a lot of options with the Seven of Cups. So just be careful again with the earth energy, and know, far as you have to maintain your cool with this water sign, because we got the Five of Cups here where somebody's just like crying over spilt milk. Okay, very going to experience a disappointment, either you or them. If you're dealing with fire signs, you know, it's definitely some type of defeat. Looks like, you know, a walking away, like somebody's very prideful, wants to win at all costs. So you want to be careful of that if you're dating a fire sign. Now, if you're dating an air sign, looks like it's some, you know, some type of ending, but there's going to be a new beginning. So it could be an ending of a relationship, but maybe starting all over for some of you. Some of you just an ending and you're going to start over with someone else. Okay, so there you go. Now let's take a look at your overall energy here. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at your overall energy. Overall energy. Overall energy is your past, okay? Something's going on with your past, okay? Let's confirm that. Let's confirm, what does this past mean? What's the past mean? Okay. Balance, career, home, and life. Balance, career, and home life. because it could be something that's potential for you. Okay, somebody from the past coming in. You need to balance yourself out here. You know, have some type of balance in your career and your home life, because there's, you know, some potential here. Somebody's coming in, or that's your overall for somebody being from your past. There's some kind of potential here, but you have to balance things out in your life to get ready for this potential situation. Okay, what's the overall energy for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Gemini? What's their overall energy as we enter into the love reading? What's their overall energy for their love reading? Six of Cups. Again, as we stated, somebody from your past. Some of you are going to be reconnecting, or somebody from your past is coming back, okay? It could be end up being a soulmate connection. So they're saying, you know, it could be potential there. Something potential could be going on there as somebody returns into your life, or you return in someone's life. The Empress, it could be a mother, someone who is already a mother, or it's just some kind of rebirth, a redo, something like that. You know, could be with a Libra or a Taurus or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have this Six of Blades, which is a Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, King of Swords. I'm sorry. I told you, I think we talked about this earlier, that you may be seeing someone, or someone come in your life as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or your same energy, who may be an attorney, okay? They could, you know, something about justification, something about speaking the truth, or finding out about, or, you know, just a truthful person, a stand-up person who believes in, you know, doing the right thing, period. Okay, now let's get into your reading here. Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the sign of Gemini? What's going on? Okay, we got the Strength card and the Nine of Wands. So, some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, okay? And with this, saying, you know, somebody needs to tame the beast inside of them. Somebody needs to tame themselves. Somebody needs to keep cool. Somebody needs to have some type of patience with themselves, because I feel like somebody is on guard with the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Cups. I feel somebody is, you know, emotionally satisfied, emotionally happy, okay? Somebody could be married here already with the Ten of Cups, happily married, or, you know, happily in a relationship. But I feel like with this Moon card, there's some secrets, or something's hidden. Something hasn't come to light yet, but it's there. Something's hidden. Some type of deception, or it could just mean using your intuition. And it's with this male or female here of Wands. It's a male energy, but it could be male or female because we're reading worldwide here. So, again, some fire energy here with this King of Wands. There's some secrets around this King of Wands, okay? This fire sign. Here's the Sun card, but it looks like there's going to be some happiness here or something. Some happiness may come out of it, or let's see. Yeah, Four of Swords, you know, they're just somebody, you know, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra wants to maintain. It could be a Leo as well. Look at this, is a Leo card. Somebody could be just trying to lay their burdens down, some kind of peace, or or want a truce. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody throwing out the red flag. Somebody's tired of fighting or something like that. Hold up. I didn't know that was off. Okay, yeah, somebody wants some peace, okay? Somebody wants to lay their burdens down. Somebody wants to, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, wants to maybe, you know, do some type of meditation, just kind of like chill out. Seven of Cups, because of some type of confusion. There could be options here. It could be some type of drinking that somebody may want to chill out from, or, you know, some type of confusion. Somebody's all up in their emotions. Somebody could be like daydreaming. Okay, this could be the daydreaming card. Somebody's daydreaming about, you know, or in some kind of illusion, like trying to make up something that's not. You know, delusional comes in with the Seven of Cups as well. Two of Wands. Okay, somebody's got a choice to make. Okay, there's like a choice that has to be made. Dealing with some fire energy here. Okay, Gemini. The Ace of Wands, you know, I feel like somebody's going to choose a new beginning with a fire sign, possibly, for some of you. And somebody from your past, Six of Cups. Somebody's going to start a new, wants to start something new with somebody from the past, somebody they've known before. I, Three of Swords, I feel like somebody in the recent past was hurt by this person. Or somebody, for some of you, is not going to, is going to experience some kind of hurt if they go back to the past with someone. The Queen of Pentacles, this could be male or female, okay? Yeah, somebody wants to be independent. They want to be on their own. Somebody's going to end this. Prince or Princess of Cups, they could be younger, okay? They could be immature, maybe. Or just, I'm feeling, picking up more just younger. You could be younger than them, or they younger than you. I feel like they have love for you. The Four of Cups here. I'm just picking up somebody kind of like crying over some type of spilt milk, crying over something that already, you know, that's ended here. It looks like somebody from the past. Somebody wanted to start up something with somebody from the past, but somebody's like, no, I just want to be on my own. Okay. This person could be, like I said, younger, or this other person that's not accepting the offer here could be already dating, but I'm looking at dating with somebody younger. They just might be like a free spirited, like just having fun, period. That's what I'm looking at too. But somebody's like, they can't take it. They're heartbroken. They're disappointed. Sacred Clown, because, you know, it's just toxic, basically. Sacred Clown is like, clown is the devil. Some toxicity here. Somebody's like in an illusion over someone from the past that don't want a relationship, okay? They don't want it. Six of Pentacles, I feel like the situation, I feel like somebody's going to end up balancing something out here, or is there a balance here with this devil here? Is it like imbalance? Is there like somebody's giving more than what the other person's doing here? Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn's energy. Maybe that's why the devil's here. Somebody may be receiving something more than the other, and somebody's just not interested in that. We had the Two of Cups. Somebody's not interested in this relationship because it has to be balanced. Let's see. And it could be because the person may be younger as well, but there's somebody that just, somebody's in love and somebody is like toxic though. This relationship, I don't feel like is balanced here, but somebody's just like wanting this relationship regardless. But with this person being toxic like this, somebody from the past, you know, they're just going to disappoint you, or you're going to disappoint them. This thing is like disappointing to somebody here, whoever it may be. Y'all put that in content yourself. Somebody just wants to be off on their own and be free, but somebody here is in denial. They want this relationship. Had my phone plugged up and it wasn't even plugged in the wall. Okay, here, let's see here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Gemini. Let's give it one more go round here and see what's up for some of you. Got Justice, so that talks about karma. Could be dealing with a Libra. It talks about, you know, making the rights wrong, balancing out the scales. Whoever did wrong or whatever is going to reap what they sow. That's what justice is all about. Things will be justified, and whoever's favor here depends on who's doing right and who's doing wrong. We have the High Priestess here, where somebody, you know, could be keeping secrets, you know, not really saying too much of anything, having the knowledge but just not saying anything. There's also going to be a secret lover, okay? Somebody could deal with a Scorpio or a Pisces. Somebody could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So it's about somebody from wanting to return. We got the Five of Swords, so, you know, that's some kind of deception. You know, somebody's like, just wants it all. Somebody could be a tad bit selfish or a tad bit narcissistic, thinking about themselves and what they can get out of the situation, but it's going to bring on some type of disappointment as well. And here's the King of Swords or Queen of Swords, large and in charge, somebody who is very bright. Again, someone who could, you know, who just comes out. Somebody's going to come out with the, you know, somebody might tell somebody off behind this, okay? Somebody's going to come up and be right, frank, and direct. You know, see that, how big they are, and see that big sword up there. Somebody's going to give somebody the truth. I feel like somebody's going to get told off here. Okay, it's your energy, Gemini. So you might be the one to tell this person, giving this person a piece of your mind. And again, as we talked about in the beginning, I feel like it's something, you know, justice is, some of you may just be seeking divorce, ready to cut something off and then just like be done with it. For some of you, it's just, you know, a relationship and there's a lover here, a secret lover. And somebody's going to pretty much try to win or wanting to win at all costs, being a little selfish, causing, you know, somebody to walk away. Somebody's like, oh, I ain't dealing with this mess, okay? And somebody's definitely going to let somebody have it here. Going to give them the cold stone truth, okay? And then they're just like, they feel confident about, okay, this is a king and queen, so it may be about a marriage. Somebody may be coming in between a marriage or in between a relationship here. That may be what the secret is. And now somebody wants to, somebody in this marriage or something may be messing around from somebody from their past, and it's a secret. Because here's the counterparts here. male to female, marriage to me, or just a relationship, however it goes here, y'all. There's going to be happiness, though. Somebody's like, I feel like somebody being a bit smug about the situation. That's what I'm picking up on that card. But it does talk about, emotional happiness. Yeah, something's going to take a turn for the best, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. That's a major arcana there. Something's going to take a turn for the best. The Seven of Wands, I feel like somebody's going, well, it was in reverse, I'm sorry. Seven of Wands, I feel like somebody's going to let their guards down, stop defending themselves. Okay, this was in reverse. And it's going to be, the wedding, the sticking together with the Four of Wands. That's the 1111. I feel like this is a soulmate connection. I feel like somebody's going to express their love. This could be a marriage for some of you. Maybe getting married. It could be something getting married here. Definitely something taking better turn for the best. Okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of the World card. Two cards of starting all over again and new beginnings. So some of you are starting over with your marriage after some type of deception. Or for some of you, somebody tried to come in between your marriage, but things seem like it's turning for the better for some of you. Some of you are leaving a marriage and you're going to go be with someone else and start all over again and possibly get married again. This could be somebody out here's second marriage. But, there's happiness here. All these major arcana cards here. The Wheel of Fortune. The World card. Judgment. And then we have the King of Wands, okay? So some of you may be dealing with fire signs. Let's see what we got here. The King now. We got the Emperor, somebody who is married or married. We got the Moon card. It could be something hidden or some type of secret. And the Nine of Swords, and somebody's all up in their head about it and worrying, can't get no sleep. So, right. I feel like somebody is coming to or trying to come back into somebody's life in a relationship, in a marital situation. But all of a sudden things take a turn for the better for some of you out there. And somebody just stopped trying to fight against something. They laid, like, I'm not going to fight no more. I'm not going to try to fight. I'm going to work on this relationship with the 11 because I feel like this is my soulmate. We're going to work it out some kind of way. And somebody's expressing their love here. And like I said, new beginnings are starting up. For some of you, it's new beginnings. It's just leaving a situation for another situation. But I feel like the sun is shining down, shining bright with a fire sign for some of you. And with the Emperor here, it's like somebody's, got it together, okay? With the Emperor, somebody got together. They may have grown up and become the king or queen. And somebody else, I feel like, that was in secret or in the background here. Or just somebody using their intuition, cautioning somebody, and now they're all up in their head about it. Like, somebody's probably upset because a couple here look like they're working things out together, and whoever tried to come in between this, now they're all worried about it now. Because I do feel like there was some type of secret or something going on in the background. Possibly with a person that is younger. The Princess of Wands and a fire sign. All right. Hope that made sense to some of y'all. Hit that comment section. We're going to get with the romance cards and see what's up. We're going to be pulling from my deck. You guys are welcome to purchase. Go to my website. That's where they're located. Okay? Okay. Yeah, there was a triangle going on here. Some of you may know, you may not know. Okay? But there's a forever love here. There's some type of, like I said, something's like taking a turn for the better. When this triangle, somebody finds out about a triangle, it kind of like, but somebody's just in love. This love will last a lifetime. So some of you, like I said, somebody messed up. All right, somebody was messing up, but it's coming back together again for some of you. All right, let me get the girls out here, the dolls, and see what they got to say. Okay, you got Christy. You can purchase these as well. Email me, whatever you need to do. Be forgiving, be loving, but don't be a fool. Okay? Be forgiving, be loving, but don't be a fool. There's nothing wrong with be you. Okay? Treat people the way you want to be treated, but don't be a fool behind it. Okay? Like, it's okay to do things. Don't be a fool. A fool is somebody who does stuff like on knowing a situation. That's a fool. When you know a situation, when you know something has taken place, or something's not quite right, and you know it, but you just keep entertaining it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what a fool is. Nothing wrong with forgiving somebody, nothing wrong with loving somebody, but just don't be a fool. Okay? Don't be a fool for nobody. Treat others how you want to be treated. That way you'll know what to expect. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, however you want to be treated, how you want to be treated, treat other people that way. That way you'll know what to look for when something comes around. They have to treat you the same way, okay? And you treat yourself the way you want to be treated as well. That's another sign of knowing what to expect when it comes to relationships, because you'll be treating yourself the way you want to be treated in a relationship. So that's where your expectations come into play. I mean, you have to have a great amount of control, and not use your emotional side all the time, especially when it comes to a relationship, until you really, really dig deep and find out and know if this is the right thing for you. And the only way you're going to know is just to test it out. Just like you would test ride a car, you test ride a relationship, you know. But while you test driving, you're not signing nothing. You're not really putting your all in all, and that means, leave your emotions out of it until if things start getting shaky, you know that you can make an exit without having to be emotionally involved. Like, you could just like get out of it and call it quits and just keep it moving. You can still love, you can still forgive, but you don't have to be a fool, if that makes sense. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you in the mid-month, I believe. Take care. Bye.